Looking back into the short history in advance, in 2011, the SIGHT program was conceptualized and launched in Kerala, India by former IEEE Humanitarian Ad hoc Committee Chair and IEEE Kerala Section Chair Amarnath Raja. And we are immeasurably thankful for having Amarnath sir today with us in this remarkable day. Without further delay, let's begin the official inaugural ceremony of IEEE Special Interest Group of Humanitarian Technology of St. Joseph's College of Engineering and Technology, Palai. And with immense joy, once again, I invite each and everyone to this glorious occasion. Each and everyone gathered here deserves a special welcome, and for that, I would like to hand over to Mr. Alvin Thomas, Chair IEEE SB SJCET, for the welcome speech.
I hope I'm audible. Am I audible?
Yes, Alvin, you're audible.
Okay. Good evening, all. I'm Alvin Thomas, Chair of IEEE SB SJCET Palai. On behalf of IEEE SB SJCET, I would like to welcome all of you for gathering here with us today. Amidst the uncertainty of COVID pandemic, we are hereby conducting our inauguration virtually. Anyway, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to each and everyone present here, and I hope all of you are safe at home. As saying we all are familiar with, today is good, but tomorrow can be the best. We all have gathered for the much awaited moment, inauguration of SIGHT, Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technology. Today, new people would button up with the new ideas and duties. Without further delay, I must switch to the duty. I am devoted to welcome you all. First of all, I would like to welcome our beloved chairman, Monsignor Dr. Joseph Mele Parambil, chairman of St. Joseph College of Engineering and Technology, Palai, who is highly supportive of any student activity in the college. We welcome you, Father. Next, I would like to welcome Reverend Father Matthew Korankura, the manager of SJCET Palai, who always guides us among all activities related to students or faculty in SJCET. Welcome you, Father. It's our pleasure to invite the guest of honor, Mr. Amarnath Raja, who is the chair of IEEE MGA Admissions and Advancement Committee, as well as he is the executive chairman and co-founder of INAP. We are grateful for your valuable time that we get to share with you. Welcome you, sir. Next, I feel extremely honored to welcome Ms. Sharda Jayakrishnan, Chair, IEEE Kerala Section, as well as she is a DGM of Thermo Penpal Private Limited, who is always there for us whenever we need it and supporting us. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Also, I welcome Mr. Shankar J, Chair of IEEE Students Activity Committee, Kerala Section, who has been an anytime dependable person for us. Welcome you, sir. I would like to extend a hearty welcome to the principal of SJCET, Dr. J. David, who encourages us in any activity with the learning for the benefit of the student community. Welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Madhugumar, Vice Principal of SJCET, as well as he is the Dean of IEEE SB SJCET, who constantly pushes us to deliver in better ways on whatever activity is conducted in SJCET. Welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome the HOD of EC Department, Dr. VP Devasya. His constant support helps us to strengthen our knowledge. We welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome Mr. Shabinath Ji, who is the Vice Chair of Young Professionals and Student Coordination Team at IEEE India Council, who is a true mentor. Welcome you, sir. Speaking of our student branch, with immense pleasure, I welcome our branch counselor, Dr. Arun P., who is the backbone of the student branch. Welcome you, sir. And I am also delighted to welcome our faculty advisors, Mr. Sarju S., Mr. Georgian Thomas, and Ms. Nida M. Biju, who stands a major role in uplifting us to find our unlocked potential. Finally, I welcome all the faculty members, ETSICOM members, current volunteers, and other student members present here. It is such a privilege to have you all here. We are really thankful to all of you taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend this inaugural ceremony. Once again, I take this opportunity to welcome each and everyone to this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Alvin. Now, I invite Monsignor Joseph Mele Parambil, Chairman SJCET Palai, who is the strength behind all success, to take round the presidential address.
Good evening, one and all. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Wish you all good health and safety. I am pleased to preside over the inaugural ceremony of the IEEE SJCET Student Branch SIGHT Group. We have honored personnel like Mr. Amarnath Raja, Mr. Sharada Jayakrishnan and Mr. Jayakrishnan from IEEE Kerala section here, along with the senior dignitaries like Dr. David sir, our principal, Reverend Father Matthew Korangula, our manager, and Dr. Mathukumar, our vice principal. SJCET, since its inception in 2002, has given the highest priority on delivering world-class engineering education to its stakeholders. To increase the absolute affirmation with the industries and professionals in practice, SJCET began its association with the IEEE, the world's largest professional organization, inaugurating the IEEE SJCET student branch in March 2005. Since then, many students and faculties from SJCET have been honored for their selfless commitment and high spiritual voluntary activity in giving back to the community by way of awards and accolades. Through the years, the IEEE community in the college also grew in terms of both student membership and professional membership. For student branch society chapters, the Computer Society, the Power and Energy Society, the Industrial Application Society, and Robotic and Automation Society were started and are functioning with great enthusiasm. I understand the Communication Society and a couple more are in the pipeline. The IEEE Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technology was instituted by the IEEE Humanitarian Activities Committee. It is a global network of groups consisting of IEEE members and volunteers who identify and address local problems by applying their technical skills and partnering with their local communities. We are overwhelmed that the site group at SJCET Palai is being inaugurated by none other than Mr. Amarnath Raja, the person who conceptualized the idea and launched site itself during his tenure as the chair of IEEE Humanitarian Technology Ad Hoc Committee at the headquarters level. I came to know that a team of engineers from IEEE Kerala section, led by none other than Mr. Amarnath Raja himself, and accompanied by Mr. Jayakrishnan MC in the group, took the initiative to drive to Nagapattinam, the coastal belt in Tamil Nadu, and one of the worst hit areas during the 2006 tsunami in India, to establish communication links, establish logistics, etc., and full support ground level management of rescue and relief activities. This act of support is what eventually led to IEEE changing its tagline to advance technology for humanity. Kerala section has not stopped in activities in providing support when disasters strike. The example of Kerala Rescue in the official website, which coordinated rescue, relief, and support during the 2018 flood in Kerala, was initiated by the student team of Kerala section. SJCET is immensely proud to join hands in the great mission of using technology solutions to help humanity, even though the site group is just being officially launched. The team at SJCET has been contributing their bits to this large cause. From the IEEE Enterprise Awards, our students received in years till the 3 special funds our team received in 2021, and speak volumes of SJCET student branch's compassion for humanity. I am sure with the official launch happening today, the collaboration with the Kerala section site will be strengthened further, and our student teams will contribute more with the enhanced enthusiasm. Wishing the SJCET site group all the best. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Father. Now it's time for the most awaited moment of today's event. I welcome Amarnath sir for the official inaugural ceremony of IEEE SIGHT SJCET. He is the person behind the success of SIGHT Kerala section. With immense gratitude, I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me to the event here, and sorry for being a bit late. And I was preparing for a talk at 7 o'clock, which is going all over India. So somehow I didn't keep the time. Sorry for that. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for inviting me here. The brief talk given by Dr. Joseph Maleparambal, your chairman, was quite impressive on the SJCET's performance, and the others present here, Father Matthew, Dr. David, Principal, Albin Thomas, Dia, Sharda and Jay Krishnan, and others who are here. Especially, I would like to really, thank Shabari also for the amount of energy that he has brought in to the Kerala section as a whole and SJCET in particular. Now, coming to the point about SIGHT, yes, I had some good role in creating SIGHT, but what is the intention of SIGHT is what you should know when we are just inaugurating SIGHT. The intention of SIGHT is to serve the underserved people. What is meant by underserved? People who are not served equally well. A society has a lot of services, including, let us say, banking, power, water. There is a lot of services are going. But usually the vulnerable people who are, the poorer people, the people who do not have some, difficulties, like the blind people, the hard of hearing people, or the people who live in remote areas, are all underserved people. Some people living in forests, tribals, they're all underserved people. Now, the aim of SIGHT is to basically serve the underserved people, underserved communities in the whole world. So that, and it is special interest group on humanitarian technology. Technology is a very important part in this. It is not to serve the underserved people by giving them money. Suppose I go to a tribal village and distribute money there. That is not what is meant by this. By providing an appropriate technology to the people there, that is the significance and reason for starting SIGHT. Now, coming to students, what is the impact of SIGHT on students? See, students, while we are in college, we have got sports, you've got cultural activities, you've got This is a method of well-rounding the person. It is not just reading and getting your grades that matters. It is how you can round yourself, how you can deal with other items. So one most important thing that is there for students is engaging with the community. Community can consist of various kinds of people. The government, your electricity board, your water authority, your police department. There is a whole community set there. There is a whole community set of people who are generally generic people. There is a whole set of underserved people. So there is a lot of things in the community. So how do you engage with the community? This is a major lesson that has to be learned at this stage of life. There are other means. There is this national service scheme. There is many other methods are there where students are encouraged to deal with the community. But here in IEEE, you are technology people. We are concentrating this only on technical institutions. So how do you use your technical skills to interact with the community? That is what students should learn from SIGHT. And if you can do that, this is a success. And not just dealing with the community, you're dealing with the underserved, and you are bringing them what they want, not what you want. One very important thing is you should understand what they want and then give them that. Oh, today I want to give electricity to somebody. I know how to make a solar panel, so I will make a solar panel and give it. That is not the purpose of the SIGHT. It is to give them, understand what the community needs, and then give it to them. Actually, you people are all privileged, I should say. You are in a college run by an institution which engages with the community, which engages with the poorer community, which engages with this. So you can have a much easier access to the communities around you and engage with them. And that way you can make SIGHT a very great success in your college. So thanking you very much again for inviting me for this occasion. And I wish all success to SIGHT, and would like to say that it is inaugurated now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome Sharada Ma'am, Chair, IEEE Kerala section, for expressing her valuable words on this blessed day.
Thank you, Diya. Good evening, all. Respected dignitaries from SJCET Palai, my Mr. Amarnath Raja, my other fellow volunteer colleagues from IEEE, my dear student members. It's indeed a great day. Thank you, first of all, for inviting me to be part of this program. SJCET is very close to my heart, IEEE Kerala section's heart, due to the vibrant volunteers that are being produced from this college. So I think it's indeed very good that you have taken the initiative to form a side group. As Mr. Amarnath Raja already mentioned, the whole purpose is to look at the community that is nearby, that is close to you, and see what best can be done for them. So as engineers or as budding engineers, you are all developing your skills to also understand problems and be problem solvers. So this is a great forum in your college days to go into the community, get to know what is it that they or the group needs, and then conceptualize what could be the solutions. From a technological point of view, come out with the solution, probably you'll be doing a prototype and then giving back to the community. There has been many interventions by different site groups within Kerala section. I'm sure all of you are aware of this. How the various, including the one that was mentioned by your chairman, on how suddenly a great platform was brought up by the students of Kerala section. Shabari was that time leading the group, and how it became a platform for the government as such, for supporting during the flood times. And there has been many other. Recently also there was an intervention where a student community, a very underprivileged student community, needed support in terms of for education. How the team had collaborated with BSNL and provided the support in a very remote village. So that is a point I think Mr. Amarnath Raja was trying to say, that we are looking at what they want, what the community want, trying to conceptualize how do you solve that problem, bring in a technological solution, and then give it back. So what better way than learn actually by practicing all your skills at a very young age. So you're really privileged. So all the very best again, and please be assured that all the seniors and the volunteers of Kerala section will always be available for you to support, to guide in whatever way possible in all your interventions. Thank you once again for inviting me to be part of this event. All the very best to all the volunteers, and I'm hopeful that there are going to be many side projects that are coming out from your group. All the very best, and please stay safe.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to the next person. He never let his student feel the difference between a student and a teacher. A person who is anytime available and an owner of a selfless mind. I welcome Shankar Sir, Chair, SAC IEEE Kerala section, to deliver his advice on this special occasion.
Okay, thank you, Dia. I hope I am audible and visible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you. Good day to all. It's indeed a great honor to be here, and respected Sharda ma'am, JK sir on his absence, the representative of SJCET, Shabri sir, Arun sir, Sanju sir, and Albin, Samrat, Nishan Bani. The list goes on and on, but I'm stopping there. So it's indeed a great joy, especially to be with you all virtually. Yet another golden feather has been added to the vibrant SP. One of the vibrant SPs in IEEE Kerala section, that is St. Joseph College of Engineering, Palai. And I consider this as a privilege. And personally, as a faculty of UKF, I used to see SJCET as one of the role model SPs that we bring in. And being a volunteer, I've learned a lot from Shabri sir, Nandan, and lot more volunteers and senior leaders from section. So it's indeed a great honor, specifically, that's in short. And on this occasion, just a few advice on that. We have seen a lot of, as Sharda ma'am has mentioned earlier, we have seen a lot of prototypes that has been developed for the sake of humanity. But we should also consider like how far we are moving forward in realizing that as an actual product that actually benefits, and we should ensure that the sustainability model is also there whenever whatever project that we are into. And just another advice, just a general advice to all of you, that don't run behind the funds, but focus, as Amarnath sir said during the inaugural session, we focus on the problem. You include the people that is already affected into the team, have a very vibrant team, and resolve that particular problem with the technological solution that IEEE provides. And he has already mentioned about the NSS and the role of that. So the best way possible is to bring all together and make a good team And as an IEEE, you provide a technological solution to that. You have a technology mindset in that, and you are really blessed to have a lot of professional mentors to guide you all. And what Sharda ma'am has said, Kerala Rescue indeed is taken as a pride, where Shabiri sir has led a wonderful team over there. So thank you for inviting me here, and I wish all the very best. Our wishes are all there, and let's see a greater heights that contribute to IEEE Kerala section from the site group of SJCET Palai. And thank you for having me here, and all the very best to the student branch.
Thank you, sir. Your words will always be counted. Now, I would like to welcome David, sir, Principal SJCET Palai, for expressing his grace on this glorious moment.
Sir, you are not audible.
Sorry. Good evening, all. First of all, I welcome our chairman, Dr. Joseph Malappurambil, our manager, Father Matthew Korangula, the chair of today's function, Sir Amarnath Raja, and Sharada Madam, and the other faculty members of SACT who are coordinating the IEEE students branch and IEEE section activities, Dr. Arun P. and Professor Sabrina, the Professor Sarju, and the student volunteers, Albin, Dea, Thomas, and other members of IEEE student section. So I am privileged to participate in this insight inauguration, having so many activities, and this may be one of the activities which will help the society in around us, so that the help to the society will be very much appreciated by the members of nearby areas of our society. So the technology transfer to the public at this stage of pandemic situation is also very much necessary for the students or the technological students, so that they can give some kind of technological solutions to the society. So this insight wing of this program of the IEEE will be one of that which will be give a very insight to the students and also to the public. Even though we are actively participated in this kind of activities through NSS and NCC, this through this professional body of IEEE, it may be very useful for the students also to come up with novel ideas for the solutions to the societies in a simple way. So with these words, I once again thank all the members of this IEEE student section and the IEEE section of SACT and other members of the place function, those who are giving already give like our Professor Sangha, who gave very good ideas and very good wishes to the students. I once again thank all the external members and the members who are attending this function. With all the best to the students who are actively participating in this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Today's event is a small celebration of inaugurating something new and small step we have taken towards a big lead. I would like to invite Mr. Samrat Pradeep, Chair IEEE SIGHT SJCET, for introducing our first event.
Thank you, Diya. A very pleasant evening to everyone. I am Samrat Pradeep, Chairman of IEEE SIGHT SJCET. On this special occasion of immense pleasure, I would like to launch and introduce our new event, Pragal, a project submission event organized by our site SB SJCET group. As this is our first official event, we are planning to host. This is a different phase. Training session, problem finding, solution for problem, project submission and evaluation. So with that, let me hand it over to Dia. And stay tuned because this is going to be the beginning of our new journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Samrat. And now here comes an end to this remarkable day. I would like to welcome Mr. Atul Saji, Vice Chair, IEEE SIGHT SJCET, for expressing our sincere gratitude.
Good evening, guys. Hope you all had a great time with us. Now it's the time to thank you all for making this event a great success. So let me move over to my duty. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude towards our chairman, Monsignor Dr. Joseph Maleparbil, for his words of knowledge and insight, which he brought forth. Thank you, Father. Next, I would like to thank Mr. Amarnath Raja, Chair of MGA A&A Committee, for finding time in his tightly packed schedule to inaugurate this event and for sharing his words of wisdom. I thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our respected Chair of IEEE Kerala section, Ms. Sharada Jayakrishnan, for providing us with all the support and advice right from the beginning. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Atul.
Next, I would like to mention Mr. Jayakrishnan MC, Chair of SIGHT IEEE Kerala section, who unfortunately couldn't attend this event as he is still traveling. Along with that, we would like to thank Mr. Shankar J, Chair of Student Activities Committee of IEEE Kerala section, for blessing this moment with his presence and valuable words. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my gratitude to our manager, Reverend Father Matthew Koramkura, for his support and encouragement. Thank you, Father. Next, I would like to thank our principal, Dr. J. David, the backbone of this institution, for encouraging and supporting each and every endeavor we come up with. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank the Dean of IEEE SB SJCET, Dr. Madhu Mares, Vice Principal of SJCET, for being a part of our vision and backing us up every step of the way. I thank you, sir. I would like to thank HOD of ECE Department, Dr. VP Devasya, for his valuable presence on this auspicious occasion. Thank you, sir. I would also like to mention Professor Sabrina G, Vice Chair of IEEE Young Professionals, whose presence is a great boost of morale for us. Next, I would like to thank our branch counselor, Dr. Arun P, for being our generous mentor, providing us with all the guidance and support. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank all the faculty members of this institution for spending their valuable time to be a part of this program. We thank them for their dedication and hard work. I would like to thank our IEEE SB SJCET Chairman, Mr. Alvin Thomas, for supporting us from the beginning and for constantly pushing us to be our better selves. Next, I would like to thank all the EXICOM members for backing us up in every decision and in every step. Thanks a lot, guys, for your constant support. Finally, I wish to express our sincere gratitude to all our attendees for your generous support and presence throughout this event. Without you guys, this wouldn't have been possible. Thanks a lot, guys. With that, I would like to conclude my note. Thanking you all once again for making this event a great success. Thank you, guys, and have a great evening.
Thank you to each and everyone on this fabulous occasion. Hope your support and prayers will be with us all the time. Once again, thank you all and have a very nice day.
Thank you.